What's going on, Madden gamers? Rizap here, Yuck Gaming, and I'm bringing you the fourth installment of our Indianapolis Offensive E guide, Offensive Domination. And today we're only going to be bringing you one formation, and that's going to be out of the Gun Snugs Flip. This is one of my favorite passing formations out of this playbook. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to show you how I run this part of the scheme, and then I'm also going to show you, some other plays within this formation that are really effective. To start out, my base play here is mesh switch, and I'm just going to start off with, I'm going to break it down from man first and what options you have. So cover 2 man. Alright, this play against man, you have a couple of really good options here. Take note that I also use the strong slots sub-package, which you can do while at the play selection screen by moving the right stick left and right. And that puts Wilson in at my slot, and that gives me my best speed in my slot. So it helps make these plays more effective. Alright, so against man, the B and the X route are both going to get wide open. As you see there, B's wide open. Those are your checkdowns. Those are also open, in cover 2 or cover 4s and some cover 3s. And then also, what really beats man here is this Y route. It's a great corner route, and you just throw it on that break, and you take it out, and you get some real good yards. I'm going to show you one other one. My controller's disconnected. I'll show you one other one here too. This is a hit or miss type play, because sometimes if you wait long enough on A, you can get them streaking over the top. But see, they got bumped there, so there's no use. I got to check down. But sometimes you can get A on a streak. See if I can change that around just to get him out there. Yeah, so as you see, when he's in the slot like that, he's going to get a mismatch. And you can sometimes get him downfield and make a big play like that. That's what I also like to do. Now, against man, I'll also have, you have some good audibles down here. Well, I shouldn't say you have some good audibles. You really have 2 that are useful. Draw, keep your opponent off balance, and then there's also the bench swap, which, in my opinion, is like the best way to beat cover 3. But I'm going to show you how to beat it with man. So what I like to do here is I'll take A and streak A, and then I'll take Y and put Y on a drag route. And you got a couple options here. You can read the outside corners, so you can hit X like such. You can also look to hit the B receiver as such, as we just did. The only issue with the B receiver here is it's a tight end. He's matched up usually on the best cornerback, so I'm going to show you he probably won't get good separation here. Yeah, as you can see, didn't get much separation. Let's see what else I can show you here. So like I said, you drag Y. Then you can always hit Y coming across. What a horrible throw. So these are your typical man beaters out of this formation. I also want to show you one other thing, which I'll go over a little bit more in depth at the end of the video. One of the best parts of this formation is being able to move the running back around. So, like in this formation, I have Jamal Charles. In Ultimate Team, I have Jared McKinnon. He's super fast. But you can really take advantage of this. Like, look at how far off that guy is off the line. And I can literally make some adjustments here and get some good separation and some good matchup problems, and create a real difficulty for my opponent to cover this play. So I'll get more into that at the end of the video. Now I'm going to jump into some of the cover 3 beaters that I like to run. Come back over here to Snugs. So bench swap is typically going to be my play. I'm gonna pick corner goes here, end goes for a base play, just so I can show it to you as well. So come back here. We'll go to cover 3. Alright, so basic cover 3, we're going to run the bench swap audible. All you're going to do is move A to a streak, and then feel free to do what you want with Y. Like I said, I like to put him on a drag as a secondary check down, and from here we'll just run it as is, and you get the simple flood concept on the outside. Travis Kelce is a beast. All right, so show it to you one more time. All right, you do have to make the read here because the tight end is a little bit slower getting out there, so sometimes the cornerback does tend to drop back on it, in which case you can just drop down to the running back. I'll show you what that would look like. So you come here, you hit him on the break usually. Now I want to show you one other thing which is kind of interesting is, so you can have that same concept on that side, but you can also do something like this. Like you can move Charles out, all right, send him on a streak, send Y on a send Y on a flat route, and create the same concept on that side. Sometimes, let me see if I can make this change real quick. Sometimes you're gonna have to smart route X because they are on a deeper post over there, so it might not be as effective. But as you can see there, I get some separation to make the play. So, keep in mind you can move your guys as well when you're running this play. Put him in a flat there, put A in a streak, create some sort of different layer. But you can get creative with this formation to keep your opponent off balance, like I've been showing you. Don't know why I did that. Go back to that one more time. I got a couple more things to show you from that. So go back to the corner goes. Alright, so here's your cover 3. I really tend not to use the up and out, so like sometimes I'll just streak them if I want, and then I'm typically just looking for that cut in from the corner who gets that space right there. What I like to do too, like I was saying, is I'll motion Charles out, put him in a slant. And from here, I'll do my best to create some. Wow, what a bad throw. I'll try to use him to clear out the middle, which was not the case there though. So let me see if I can run it one more time. Holy crap. That is awful, Alex Smith. But as you can see, these routes right here, that A route and the inside will really clear out the middle of the field, especially with that zig route by the Y receiver. So it really does leave a ton of the middle of the field like wide open for use, especially against cover 3. See, as you can see there, he's wide open for a couple 10 yards. All right, and then you've also got the option to streak your X and B receiver. And you can pick and choose how you want to play that, such like that. The safeties, in my opinion, tend to favor the right side of the field when you streak down like this, and it's a good way to beat cover 3 as well. And you can do that within all formations. I just tend to do it on this specific play because of the limits I have with the other routes. Hit that guy early. There we go. So super effective route. Really enjoy using that. Let me go ahead, jump back in here, show you something else. Oh, you know what? I also didn't show you this. I want to show you this real quick against cover 3. So cover 3, another great way to beat cover 3 is, I said before that my base plays typically mesh switch. The cover 3 beater here, you can also hot route Charles to the outside, streak him, streak him, put X into a flat route, and then you get that same type of concept, and you can run that as is, and you're going to have Y on that. Well, he got picked up there. Let me try that one more time. I might have had that backwards. Charles to the outside will flat Charles. Streak X. Alright, we should get this good flood concept going on. Yeah, there it is. Alright, you can hit Y. Nickelback's just making plays right now. All right, but as you can see, you get a lot of space on this play. If I remember correctly, you can even hit X at a point. Yeah, there you go. So you can hit X on the streak as well. You know, and that it leaves you an option on the back side of the field as well. You can make adjustments to your B and A receivers. You can leave them as is, because especially with Kelsey coming across the field, you know, you're going to have an opportunity to check it down to him if you need to. So another good cover 3 beater. Let me see if I can get to... All right, I'll show you Aggie as well. So look, against cover 4 in this formation, you're gonna have to go with a lot of the checkdowns, a lot of drags and stuff. You'll have to create those plays yourself. But I do want to show you this corner route. It's not gonna work right now because of the fact that we are in a cover 4. But I will show you. This corner route right here is like a really good corner route. It's a lot sharper than other ones in the game. And even as you can see here, how it's still effective against cover 4. You know, even though there's a blue zone out there. And I'm just running this stock. You know, just throwing it into that window, maybe pass lead down a little bit. I want to show you the other side of the field. You got the hitch routes, which you got to throw on the money. You got the A route. You can throw on the money. And then, as always, you know, you still have the option in this formation to motion out your running back and get even more creative. You know, maybe you put Macklin on a fly, create some sort of flood concept over here. Holy crap, Alex Smith. You can see the space, though, we create with that. So I'll show you again. You know, one major downfall of this offense, though, is like for it to be super effective, and the way I like to run it, where I'm making adjustments like this, it does take time to manipulate the defenses. So you do need to make sure that you have the time to do that. Otherwise, it could be a waste of time. I want to show you as well. A lot of times, these slot guys, if they're fast, like if you're playing Mutt and you got a fast slot guy, you can put him on a streak, and a lot of times he's going to burn the safeties. All right, because he's going to get that one-on-one matchup being on the inside. So I'm going to try to show it to you. See what happens here. Now, see, he's playing too deep right now. As you can see how effective that is against a cover 4. It really, it just tears the field wide open. You know, phenomenal way to break down the coverage. And of course, you know, you still have your other audibles. You could drop down to the draw, which I haven't even touched on. The draw is not really a good run anymore. I'm not a big fan of it. I do use it to keep them honest, like I said. Alright, you have your play action play. Again, not a big fan of this play action play. I haven't found any real use for it. You know, you can get some separation, like I just showed you on the play action itself. But you know what to do with that. You know how you're gonna manipulate it to be useful is kind of on you. So I mean, the streaks on these slots are open all the time in zone coverage. But the question is whether your guys are going to be able to hold on to them. All right, so basically, guys, though, that's our breakdown for the Snugs Flip formation. And as I said, get creative, moving your running back around. You know, I've shown you how you could specifically beat almost every single coverage so far. And, you know, if you get yourself a good, fast running back, start playing around with sending him in motion, putting him out to the wings, and, you know, coming up with your own hot routes to create more space and more openings in the defense. All right, I hope you guys liked it. We're going to have another one coming out at you real soon from the Colts Indianapolis Playbook. We got plenty more breakdowns from this playbook. We should be going over a couple more shotgun sets. We will definitely have some single back coming at you from it. And I think we might have some I-form in store for you as well. Alright, but until next time, guys, I hope you liked the video. Make sure you pound the subscribe button, pound the like button, comment on our page, let us know what you think and any improvements we can bring to you guys, or anything that you want to see in general. So until next time, I'm Rizap, and this is Yuck Gaming.